It's 8 a.m. here in Singapore and 7 in the evening in Washington, where President Biden has placed more than 8,000 US-based troops on a heightened state of alert as Russia continues to mass soldiers near its border with Ukraine. The Pentagon spokesman said that if deployed, the troops would be sent to bolster NATO's presence in Eastern Europe. Mr. Biden has been holding talks with key European allies over a common strategy towards Russia over Ukraine. Moscow denies planning to invade. Our correspondent Gabriel Gatehouse sent this report from the Ukrainian capital, Kiev.
This is a country in limbo, waiting for an invasion that looks more likely with every passing day, but may yet never come. To the east, 100,000 Russian troops are massed, but the Kremlin says talk of an invasion is hysteria. Facing them are Ukrainian soldiers who hear Western leaders sounding the alarm in ever starker tones. And stuck in between are the people of Kiev who, frankly, don't know what to believe.
I think something might happen. I think the probability is very high, but God knows. I think even Putin doesn't know yet what kind of decision he's going to take. But the situation is horrible.
At the weekend, Britain warned that Russia was planning a coup to install a little-known former MP as puppet ruler, suggestions that have been widely dismissed, both in Moscow and here in Kiev. The UK began pulling staff out of its embassy today, saying an invasion could come at any time. The Americans are doing the same. A senior Ukrainian politician told the BBC today such actions are not helpful.
If people start panicking, that leaves our country in a very dangerous position, and it will make it easier for Russia to manipulate us.
The reality is, of course, that this country is already at war and has been since 2014, when Russia annexed Crimea and funded and provided weapons and sent in troops to support a separatist rebellion in the east. Around 14,000 Ukrainians have already died in that conflict. These are some of their faces. And so, for people here, the question is not, will there be war, but will this war escalate? For months now, the Ukrainians have been preparing a territorial defense force. Volunteers like Marta Yuskif, a doctor in her 50s, is among those who are training for a possible defense of Kiev.
Of course I'm worried, because I'm a peaceful woman. I don't want to have a war started, but in any case, in case it started, I should be ready to defend the country.
Meanwhile, a kind of normal life continues as the people of this country wait nervously to see what fate and larger geopolitical forces have in store. Gabriel Gatehouse, BBC News, Kiev.